Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, great, brilliant diamond minds of indestructible light. In this acceleration of the awakening, we are quickening into the new frequency of heaven on earth. Through time and space, consciousness has evolved to the state of unity and has been prepared for the full compression breakthrough as supernova light beings of infinite expansion. We are transitioning through the layers of separation to be united in the light with Prime Creator we call the Great Mystery. Love is Christ being manifest in this world to bring the positive changes, to enter the dawning of the new golden age of eternal life. We are shedding the dregs of past trauma and fear and stepping into our roles as guardians and protectors of Terra Nova Gaia, as the Lion Kingdom of Judea, to bring peace and prosperity to the sacred lands of Pachamama. We lead by example, and we inspire by being inspired, and we accomplish this by living our passions. Through our passion, death, and resurrection, we become the golden light bridgers of the new Lemuria, and shine our bright virtue into the Elysium fields to raise and uplift all sentient beings of Mother Earth into 5D and beyond. Shekinah, as the Holy Spirit shines her heavenly light down upon thee to illuminate your multidimensional sacred self as you realize your true nature of Buddha mind. Keep lighting up the grids and the song lines with your joy and bliss as we laugh our way to freedom. Aho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul White Gold Eagle with PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to listen to the very end, and please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And now we continue with the Sabian symbols. Right now the moon is at 8 degrees, 8 minutes Libra, 88 Lionsgate portal. The sun is at 27 degrees, 44 minutes Scorpio. The current Sabian symbol for the moon at 9 degrees Libra. 3 old masters hanging in a special room in an art gallery. And the current Sabian symbol for the sun at 28 degrees Scorpio. The king of the fairies approaching his domain, from astrologyweekly.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Valerie A. Elster, dragons roaring this morning. Updates in the inner earth grids, Kundalini fire. Knowledge of the ancients has returned. The information that is stored deep in your cells, the codes and key codes, have been fully activated now to allow you to fully unfold in this cosmic dance. Along with your brothers and sisters of all races and all colors, reunited the aspect of self from Lemuria and Atlantis, the merging of hearts, the true divine union, from ValerieElster.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Sophie Gregoire. Some final forces are working in the highest of your favor to clear what's not serving anymore. Your gut feeling is about to grow stronger about steps to take. Silence the fear, the ego, and the overthinking. They are just resisting sometimes because the fear of change. Be in this moment. Follow the flow. The universe is helping you releasing old karmic blocks, even lineage ones, so that your new adventures can start. Hope. SophieGregoire.com. And from Ascension Lightworkers, there's about to be a significant energetic wave of ascending souls activating and ascending into 4 to 5D beyond timelines. These are ascending souls who have further awakened to their soul truth. They are now accepting truth in self, others, and the world. They are still healing their heart and the shattered false illusions of the false world and emerging from the dark night of their soul. How do you know? You're no longer in survival mode. You're not broken. You're not a victim. You're no longer battling between your heart and mind. You're no longer living in 3D structured of fear or staying in your comfort zone any longer. You're no longer giving your energy and power away. You're no longer allowing the opinion of others to trigger you. You're no longer people-pleasing, or are you overplaying your role in people's lives? Knowing you have nothing to prove to others, what you give and feel about self now means much more. You've walked away from the people, places, things, and habits that no longer serve a purpose in your life. You're now standing in your power, setting firm boundaries and speaking your truth. Congratulations, you've awakened the darkness within you and can now focus on healing and expanding your light further to reach all dark places for self and the collective. It's life-changing, as you are now at a point in your evolution where you can't and won't ever go back to sleep. It's no longer possible. You can only keep ascending and evolving from here. You're shifting your energy completely away from the 3D matrix collapsing timeline here on Earth, which is allowing you to bring more elevated frequencies to the things you're now focused on. Know that this is a major turning point for you and for a significant reason and purpose. Move with that knowing. Shift into balance. Your inner energy is now providing you with all you need to navigate and integrate these transcending levels of higher dimensional and conscious states into your reality. In loving and dedicated service, Ascension Lightworkers. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Akash Ra Azurite, merging all the universal Divine Mother blueprints, new ascension cycles coming in. We are clearing old energy patterns. We are worth it. Self-love, inner temple connection to our sacred, sacral chakras, passageways of the universal mother womb, pure love expansion. Pay attention to your divine relationship with yourself. Listen to the inner dialogue within the transmission of your physical body temple. Clearing not enough fixed belief systems. We activate all templates to wipe a clear slate for magical, awesome timelines full of divine pure love. Beautiful, magnificent Goddess Isis is the universal mother, remerging with our soul consciousness to assist us as Mary Magdalena remerges as the oversoul consciousness embodiment for the next universal shift. Source light, shifting the new multiverse's inner star portals within this universal planetary grid system. We love you, family of Ascension. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Ali Ray, beloveds, many may be traversing these post-eclipse energetics with a bit of a wobble. Please know that you are not alone. Nothing is wrong with anything you are feeling or experiencing in this moment in time. After a most surreal and ineffable experience in the beautiful depth of darkness, stillness, and divine silence of the eclipse, I awoke to many incoming messages from dear ones of pain, worry, and fear, a seemingly stark contrast and polarity to the energetics I had been basking in only hours before. As I listened and read these messages, I went deep into my heart. I could feel the energy each one was speaking of. I could feel the vibrational frequencies of them all. As I tuned in and sat with them, I could feel the ones that were pointing to trauma patterns dissolving. Make no mistake, I am not unaware of the chaotic vibrational frequencies we are all navigating. Anyone alive in a human body is not immune to the complexities of the times we are living in. I am also aware vibrationally that we are experiencing a heightened electrical frequency bandwidth. This is causing much to vibrate at a much faster and higher speed. In the outside world, this shows itself as speedy eruptions of all kinds. Eruptions of anger, fear, sadness, grief, confusion, distress. Eruptions of the body, skin, and otherwise, eruptions of the earth. From a quantum physics standpoint, this is not a bad thing, In fact, when vibrational frequencies spins reach a certain critical threshold, they vibrate so high they can return into nothingness, stillness. They return back into the space where all of creation is born. With this consideration, we can look at these energetics and happenings from a completely different perspective. Each of us is experiencing our own customized human soul journey of evolution through these energetics, as well as a broader experience as an integral part of the collective of humanity. Each and every thought, feeling, word, and deed that each of us has contributes to the whole. We are participating in the higher spin, the electrics of the whole, that is rising ever higher and accelerating the evolution of humanity. We are participating with every aspect of our being, and each moment that we bring love to our experience, we uplift and heal the whole. Things are accelerating in the outside world as they are within us. Where we place our attention, we give our energy. Can we look upon unwanted things and not give it power? Yes. How? By allowing itself to be witnessed by you, accepting it as there, just like we accept rain, even if we prefer sunshine, then making a loving choice in relationship to it. Dear ones, with this worry and fear, you are the love. It doesn't truly matter at all what they are trying to do, not really. Within your own heart is the wisdom that you require for whatever arises right in front of you. Please understand the power of this. Within you is the loving answer to whatever arises in your personal reality. Whatever is for you comes to you. It comes for your love. It comes for your peace. It comes to be transformed. There is much to say about all of the happenings of the world right now, but for now I wish to simply say this. Fear cannot exist where love dwells. Stay centered in love. Stay centered in your heart. You cannot fail. Love never fails. This grand symphony of love is playing throughout the cosmos, and you are a part of it. Keep breathing, beautiful, brave hearts, truly. It is God breathing you. No fear, only love. We are love, we are peace, we are one, and we are here. It is so. Love is, love is, love is. God is, God is, God is. From Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio. Resurrection and Ascension. The 11th of November through the 21st of December 2022. Did you know we have a 40-day spiritual rite of passage from the 11th of November 2022 until the 21st of December 2022? 40 days was the period from the resurrection of Jesus to the ascension of Jesus. Acts 1:3. The number 40, specifically in the Bible, has deep meaning. Even to this day, 40 days are those that you recommend to the woman to rest after giving birth. 40 are the weeks of gestation. It is evident that the time span of 40 days and 40 nights has importance in the Bible, being found 24 times throughout Scripture. From the 40 days and nights that Moses spent in the wilderness when given the 10 Commandments, to the same time span that Jesus spent in the wilderness when tempted by Satan. The flood lasted 40 days. The Exodus lasted 40 years. Because 40 appears so often in contexts dealing with judgment or testing, many scholars understand it to be the number of probation or trial. Many theologians think that the number 40 represents change. It is the time of preparation of a person or people to give a fundamental change. Something will happen after these 40 days. Spirit has been giving me many signs that we are in an evolutionary period linked to the crucifixion, resurrection of Christ, and the return of the Christos energies on earth. Yesterday, my cat, who can get somewhat aggressive, jumped up and clawed both of my wrists at the same time. As I unlatched him, blood streamed down my forearms, and I saw an image of Christ with his punctured wounds bleeding. Meanwhile, today I read another few chapters from a brilliant book, The Essenes, Children of the Light, by Stuart Wilson and Joanna Prentice. The chapters I read today included the crucifixion and resurrection of Christ. Note, the Essene communities disbanded after the crucifixion of Christ. However, their souls are reuniting now energetically to fortify the grids with the new energy to boost our ascension. Last week, my nephew, who is currently touring in Greece, sent me an image of a cross high up on a mountaintop. The lights from the roads below were leading to the base of the cross. All roads return to the light. Spirit said that the light has lit up all places of darkness now. Many signs and synchronicities indicating that we are in a revolutionary time for the return of the Christ light. The Dream Spell calendar is a galactic calendar designed as a bridge, encoding us to transition from 3D to 5D through signaling pulses to our DNA. We upgrade as we synchronize with synchronic time and natural universal cycles. The Dream Spell kin are revealing the Ascension codes pulsed from the great central sun to facilitate this wondrous transition. 11th of November through the 21st of December 2022, Red Earth, 40-day passage revealing the right timing and synchronic evolution for our planetary journey. 11th of November 2022, 1111 portal, Red Galactic Earth, marks the time for authentic passengers to transition to New Earth. Right person, right place, right time. Decoding the journey, 19th of November 2022, solar umbilical cord, reactivation, red electric serpent, firing up the planetary grid for this reconnection, completing the divine reconnection from the planetary celestial alignment and Uluru activation from January 13th, 2020. 20th of November 2022, 22-22, white self-existing world bridger. We are guided by Spirit through the divine plan to form the rainbow bridge, to cross through the stargates to the new time. 21st of November 2022, 311-222, 326 equal 11-2, blue overtone hand, accomplishing our vision through empowering our dreams of New Earth. 22nd of November 2022, 22-22-22, yellow rhythmic star, opens the first gate to the new harmonic time. 11th of December 2022, 11-12-2022, 111-2222 equal 11-2, blue crystal hand, keen of solstice 2012, accomplishing the 5D crystalline grid connection for New Earth. 12th of December 2022, 12-12, 21-12, mirror world passage 12-12-2022 equal 336 equal 66, yellow cosmic heart, second stargate, opens the second gate, heaven's gate, to the VIPs entering the new golden era. These gates are golden and admitting high vibe wayshowers now. Have you got your golden ticket ready for admittance? 21st of December 2022, solstice, red solar earth, pulsing out solar new earth codes. 25th of December 2022, Christ Mass Day, red cosmic dragon, new cosmic creation, birth of Sophia Christos energy, fully anchored and encoded in our planetary grid. Alleluia, planetary keen, Christmas is coming. Divine blessings for our successful completion of this 40-day passage to the new harmonic time. In la ketch a la keen. Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. And from Divine Brother of the Light, Diego E. Berman, Ph.D., a weekend of deep energetic integration, preparing for new timelines and the new December energies. Dear friends, those who are energy sensitive might already be feeling the energy wave arriving from the 11-22-22 fractal portal. On top of this wave of information, we also need to add the approaching wave of the new moon energy coming on Tuesday. Our bodies and energy systems are starting to receive a lot of light codes this weekend. You may be experiencing tiredness, mental and physical fatigue. Even when resting enough hours during the nighttime might still feel like it's not enough recovery time. A lot of the processing of the incoming light codes takes place at night, when the body and the mind are resting from the conscious processes. However, our unconscious aspects actually work even harder at night, especially during these periods of intense incoming information. Plenty of vivid dreams related to the past may occur. Our nervous system seems to be overloaded with clearing, purging, and dissolving old structures that we no longer need for the higher timelines that are being consolidated this week. Our cells are shifting at the DNA and even at lower subatomic levels. New energetic circuits are being formed and awakened by the new light codes, and this process needs time. You may want to clear your schedule of unnecessary social events this weekend and focus on resting and allowing your body to integrate the new information from the fractal portal and new moon. We are currently receiving a deeper energetic push, post-1111, to finally break free from that extra layer of limiting beliefs that are preventing us from moving forward. Things should be calming down a bit after this week, energetically speaking, although the inner shifts will keep working. We are then entering into December, which will be showering us with a different type of energy and preparing us for 2023, a year I call the window of creative enlightenment. As always, listen to your body and remember to take deep breaths. All the changes we are experiencing inwards and outwards are meant to take us to our intended and divinely guided destinations. This is a process we have never experienced before in our current humanity timeline. So please be patient and kind to yourself during this journey from 3D to 5D. Take it day by day and trust the process. You are the forerunner of an immense wave of shifts that our planet is preparing to undergo. One step at a time, one soul at a time, one heart at a time, together. Stay tuned for more energy updates as we approach the fractal portal and the new moon dates. Have a blessed day, much love, we are one. From DiegoBerman.com. From Divine Sistar of the Light, Asara Adams. Energy update by Adama of Telos. Greetings, beloved ones. We are most joyous to connect with you here today, and we are sending you our utmost love from the heart of Telos. Dear one, as you are on your path of ascension, you are having wonderful experiences and less wonderful experiences. Many are wondering why things are not working out the way they want. No matter if it is in regards to love, health, abundance, purpose, or well-being. Some think that they did something wrong. Some think that the world around them is wrong. Some think that Source is putting them through these experiences. The truth is that first and foremost, God's Source is not making you suffer. Suffering is human-created. Every unpleasant situation is an opportunity to move your attention towards your I Am presence of God and away from the human creation. Humans were allowed to have their own free will, and the result of it is that humans took the pure and divine source energy flowing through them and misqualified it with their human free will. This created a vast amount of negative karma over eons. As you entered this life experience, some of the unpleasant experiences are the result of this negative karma. Some of the unpleasant experiences are the result of negative thoughts, feelings, words, and actions in this lifetime. Some of the unpleasant experiences are the result of focusing on negative things in the media, online, and in conversations. The only way out of this is to disconnect from the human creations and to begin to allow for divine creations to express themselves through you. Oftentimes, all it takes is to interrupt the focus on negative experiences, thoughts, feelings, words, and actions with a mantra. We recommend the mantra, I am the only commanding presence here. I am refers to God's source and the I am presence of God. When you use this mantra every time your attention goes to a negative experience, thought, feeling, word, and action, interrupt it with this mantra. Begin to feel the divine energies of God's source, your I am presence to fill your being. Over time, you will disconnect more and more from the heavy human creations, and you will begin to experience divine perfection in all areas of your life. We champion your victory in the light. Welcome home. We send you all so much love. You are carried on the wings of angels to bring forth the new earth. Know in your heart that you are always surrounded by your angels, ascended masters, guides, galactic families of light, and yes, also by your family and friends in Telos, and always will be. Dear ones, we are walking with you on this journey, and you are loved beyond measure, always. I am your brother Adama of Telos. Thank you, Adama, from TelosChannel.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Karen Lithica, Timelines of Light, for the path around you is forever expanding, as the catalyst of time reaches a new meaning of light expansion, for the global sensitive souls are reaching new paradigms of light. The expansion of your world now enables you to delve and explore timelines of light. For many it will be a parallel moment in a day that synchronically aligns with a cellular thought aligned to another parallel timeline. To have the moment to feel into that world, to feel into the circumstances of that version of you. You would be showered with the life experiences and mental conversations in a moment, a window into another version of you, living a dualistic life experience with life decisions resulting in a different life outcome. Understand you are a light navigator in this timeline, meaning you have the capacity to travel beyond all expectations. Live a multidimensional existence. Amongst the hardships we endure, know we are breaking free in monumental ways now. Your role is to see these light opportunities and continue on the path before you. Understand this current timeline is a free-flowing space intended for the attendees to expand and grow, as we collectively break free from the shackles of our reality, as we pursue the internal light within. Cellular freedom is now reaching us in every moment. Simply breathe in the light, aligned to the expansion of your heart. With love for your journey, each breath and step before you. Love equals unity, Cosmic Light Alliance, from KarenLithica.com. And from Divine Brother of the Light, Eric M. Roth of Inspiral Nexus, Turning of the Ages Mystery School. Mars-Neptune Square, November 19, 2022. Mars makes its second of the set of 3 squares in its time in the sign of Gemini on November 19th. This is one of the primary highlights of this retrograde transit. The 3 times of the Mars-Neptune square are October 11th, 2022, 23 degrees 21 minutes Gemini, Pisces. November 19, 2022, 22 degrees 42 minutes retrograde Gemini, Pisces. March 14th, 2023, 25 degrees 4 minutes Gemini, Pisces. With the many qualities of this aspect over the months while Mars is in Gemini, let's first take a look at where in the sky Mars is and how important it is. Mars continues to brighten in the evening sky between the horns of the Bull constellation. This has been a special place for many thousands of years of sky watching. All the planets cross it, including the sun and moon. This part of the sky was painted on the ancient cave walls tens of thousands of years ago, and symbolized various gods and goddesses in Egypt when the bull marked the March equinox over 4,000 years ago. In the northern plains of ancient North America, the native people, what are now the Lakota, conducted a multi-month ceremony during the time the sun crossed into the sacred hoop of stars, which includes the Bull constellation. Since August 20th, Mars transited the Pleiades, marking the boundary of the sacred hoop and a portion of the outermost area of the bull. Mars will be in the bull until March 25th, when it crosses the June solstice point and the sign of Cancer. But Mars will be in the sacred hoop through the middle of May 2023. That is the point where it gets beyond Castor and Pollux, the twins of the sky. The bull constellation was the great bull of heaven in the story of Gilgamesh about 4,000 years ago. The death of the great bull represented the transition of matrilineal and matriarchal cultures to the patriarchal and patrilineal cultures. A new age was upon the world as the Ram constellation began to move into the March equinox point. Mars spending extra time in this area is activating this past transition. It lives in our psyche as the dominance of the patriarchal cultures continue to the present. In the last couple of years, Neptune has been making strides entering the constellation of the two fish. Mars is 90 degrees a square ahead of Neptune in the sky on the 19th, which is akin to a quarter moon. This is a very faint area of the sky that is easily seen outside of light pollution, and with Mars rising earlier in the evening now, it will be easier to see Mars in the area of the sky where Neptune is. Neptune is too faint to see with the naked eye. Mars in Gemini, Neptune in Pisces. What does this mean? The square pattern may create sharp confusion in our senses of reality and our relationship to the masculine and what actions to take in our life. Spirituality can be called into question, especially if we are experiencing a personal astrological cycle with Mars and Neptune. The mind itself is expanded beyond the tethers of the middle world form and structure, which may result in being lost in ideas and roles we want to be in. It could even result in an identity crisis. At the same time, it opens the mind to the heart and spirit, to all being one and the same in the celestial realm. Gemini also connects us beyond the structure of duality within and how we perceive it outside. This can be especially confusing with Neptune squaring Mars in Gemini. Our third-dimensional reality can dissolve with Neptune's influence, and what we may think is our life ahead or what we may be attached to. For Mars to have a series of 3 hard dynamic aspects to Neptune is fairly rare. The last time this happened, in any hard aspect, was in 2005 through 6, while Mars was in Taurus and Neptune in Aquarius. The last time it happened while Mars spent several months in Gemini was in 1817 through 18, with Neptune opposite in the sign of Sagittarius. And from divine Sistar of the light, Leah Whitehorse. Sun in Scorpio, sesquiquadrate Chiron retrograde in Aries. Mars retrograde in Gemini, square Neptune retrograde in Pisces. Oh, the pain of being wrong, of failing, of making a mistake. Oh, the shame of being rejected, of shadows exposed, of secrets bared. It may be all too easy to fall into old negative patterns, trying to hide our light, not even knowing if there is any light anymore. It's dark in here. Mars retrograde in Gemini twiddles his thumbs. The carriage he is riding in lurches, and it's not helping his hangover. He's a little seasick and a little heartsick too. Nothing has come of his campaign. All that effort wasted. He kicks the seat in temper, forgetting that he took off his steel-cap boots last month, replacing them with soft slippers for a long journey. Ouch. He eyes the whiskey. What the heck? Hair of the dog. Sometimes we have days like these, weary, despairing, tired of the fighting and division and longing to numb out. All options feel like no option. Goals so desired seem utterly impossible. Stop fighting old ghosts. Let yourself feel the pain. Let yourself grieve if you lost a battle. Rest if your body is saying enough. Choose to surrender to a higher power. Choose to imagine better times ahead. Visualize the energy around you clearing and recharging. Embody compassion and action. Fight for your soul. This too shall pass. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 185, red electric serpent. Electric is the name for the number 3, and its keywords are activate, bond, and service. The third day of any wave spell activates whatever day it falls on. Imagine there is a big red button with the words go written on it. Press that button and activate the day. Service is also a key word, and this reminds us that we are on duty and we do serve the greater good. On electric days, it's good to remember to be of service to others. Today is red serpent, which represents life force, instinct, and survival. Serpent is such a slippery critter if it's hard to pin down its message. A serpent can bite you, squeeze the life out of you, or show you how to reinvent yourself by shedding your old skin. People born on serpent days have this natural ability to throw out the old and take on a new persona or lifestyle. If your life has become stale or stagnant, take this opportunity to renew yourself. This is a very profound shamanic process. You may feel like you're in a trance today, but stick with it, and by the evening the transformation should be complete. As it is an electric day, we're activating this process. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, red electric serpent. 3 Chik Chan, Keen 185, 19th of November 2022, the rise of the rainbow serpent. Activating Kundalini life force. 19/11/2022 equal 10/11/222 equal 111/222 equal 36 equal 9. 369 Nikola Tesla code. Day codes 19 Prince of Heaven fulfillment honor happiness. 10 manifestation authority power. 1 new beginnings leader. 3 Holy Trinity joy happiness creativity communication. 9 completion destiny service humanity grace. 1 through 9 Alpha to Omega code. Month year codes 11 portal gate polarity illumination. 2 twins partners cooperation alliances. 6 heaven Christ family romance fertility. 8 infinite abundance source flow. 20 the awakening clear vision. 22 architect of peace master builder. Keen 185 equal 14 equal 5. Change transformation freedom liberation. A very powerful planetary destiny code today for breaking free, reconnecting to our cosmic origins, and building a new foundation for peace and prosperity on our planet. Today's code, Keen 185, occurred 36 moons, months, 4 galactic spins ago on January 13th, 2020, as the red electric serpent was activated during the solar umbilical cord, reconnection at Uluru during the grand planetary alignment. Today we are reactivating and energizing this power through the wormhole. We are powering up Uluru, the planetary solar plexus chakra, and boosting Gaia's grid. The star bliss suns are en masse claiming their power during this overtoned peacock moon of empowerment. The solar umbilical cord was reconnected in the early dawning of January 13th, 2020, whilst the Anunga people danced and performed sacred ceremony at Uluru. As the sun rose from the shadows to bring the light, the electric serpent was born and takes flight, bringing forth the supercharged electrical power from our sun and the great central sun, reconnecting us to our origins and the great cosmic wisdom stored in our DNA. Our time has come, and the grid is pumped up for maximum capacity. Rocket fuel boost for our planetary kin now. Today's code is extremely strong, raw, and potent as the electric serpent is the most charged serpent of them all. This rocket fuel will propel our planetary forward momentum and success. A definite Nikola Tesla Day amplifying the Tesla 369 code for extra magical manifestation. Kaboom! Note as always on powerful serpent days, keep an eye on Gaia's expulsion of excess power through planetary grid system, particularly volcanoes today. We have entered the Dreamtime portal, and today is day 3 in the Blue Night wave spell of dreams, intuition, and abundance, where we are collectively dreaming the new world into reality. Today we are activating our life force and abundance through our intuition and instinctive responses. Our original Australian wise ones were in the global spotlight 36 months ago to lead us into the new way of dreaming, and they continue to do ceremony to transport us into this new golden era. Divine and infinite gratitude for these guardians of Gaia who have safeguarded our planetary dream through 65,000 plus years. What a superbly commendable achievement, full planetary recognition to these beautiful people, leading those of us who have forgotten back to Eden. Note, this rocket-boosting electric serpent is preparing us for the entrance to the new time through the 2 successive stargates in the coming 20-day transition within the 40-day red Earth right time cycle as we count down the days until the 21st of December 2022 solstice. Tone of creation electric is the tone number 3 in the tone of creation. It is the first of the 3 emotional realm tones. Its focus is on activating and being of service to others through the action of bonding, that is, coming together with others to co-create and be of service. This electrical power is amplified through today's 111222-369 Nikola Tesla code, super activating us to get moving on our missions. Electric energy provides the ignition or spark for your manifestation. It is a current that needs to keep moving and flowing, transmitting energy. It also adds power to anything you are creating today, an extra electrical boost to draw upon. The power of 3 is derived from 2 units merging and creating the third, more powerful entity. This action duplicates the essence of bonding and service that the electric tone provides. Today we may experience close bonding and divine destined relationships with our kin in order to activate the collective dream of planetary abundance and realize our own personal dreaming. An absolutely brilliant tone of creation as we bond with our planetary kin as one world, praying, meditating, singing, dancing, celebrating, and anchoring those potent electrical, life-restoring energies to fuel our personal and planetary mission, providing the potent force needed for us to step fully into our destiny as galactic citizens. So, beloveds, today is a very intense and super activating special planetary day with a hypersensitive creative genius electrical flow. How will you direct this current today? Today's questions are: how can I harness the power of the electric serpent to restore vitality, activate abundance, and manifest my greatest dreams? How can we assist Gaia in restoring and anchoring this life force in our planetary body through our collective service? Divine blessings, enjoy the raw charge of renewed life force, vitality, and passion throughout our planetary body. The dream of peace on earth is unfolding now. In la ketch a la Keen, Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 185, Red Electric Serpent. The mantra, the code for today is: I activate in order to survive. Bonding instinct. I seal the store of life force. With the electric tone of service, I am guided by the power of universal water. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to this channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions, and we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now, I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue this work. So if you'd like to help support our work, our mission, this channel, and help us to be able to continue to bring these daily transmissions to the world and our people. You can either make a monthly pledge or one-time donation. All our links are at eaglelovecondor.com. Now, I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condors artwork on Etsy. You could purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmission with a powerful prayer from Divine Sister of the Light, Aurelia. Prayer. Flood the earth with violet flame. In the name of the great I Am, I call for the light of 1,000 suns from the great central sun, angels of violet fire, beloved Saint Germain, beloved Zadkiel and holy amethyst, Omritas, ruler of the violet planet. In the name of God, I am that I am, saturate the earth and all of her evolution with limitless waves of violet fire. I call for the action of the violet transmuting flame and the action of the will of God to manifest on earth, now and forever, an ever-increasing spiral of divine perfection. I call for all discord and activities on earth that are not reflecting the highest light and God's holy purposes to be miraculously swept and transformed by the power of the violet flame into divine love and harmony for the restoration of earth and her people into their original blueprint of perfection that was originally intended. Violet flame, O violet flame, in the name of God, flood the earth, her people and all her kingdoms with oceans and oceans of violet fire, until every particle of life is restored to divine perfection. May peace and love be spread throughout the earth. May the earth abide in the aura of perfect love. May the earth abide in an aura of peace, love, and freedom. I give thanks that it is done now according to God's holy will. And so be it, beloved I am. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful and blessed, relaxing Sunday as we continue our journey through the Ascension portal and into this most powerful galactic portal of 1122 and the new moon on the 23rd in Sagittarius. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make this day and every day the best day ever. The eagle and the condor love you all. Namaste.